Okay, I have an important message to give you all if you want to hear it. I woke up this morning with these words from the Lord. It's a dangerous world out there. In relation to that, I had a vision 2 or 3 nights ago. Can't remember now. And in it, I saw, I was in a house and I saw below the earth, but just below the site that I could see, there was a river that had started to flow. And it was just raging. And it was even overflowing its banks. And it was coming really, really fast. Very, very close to where I was. And there were other people there as well with me. And I looked and I saw there was a hill and it was made of sand. And there were some people standing on there. And as the river was raging, the sand fell and the people fell down as well. And I asked the Lord, I said, what does this mean? And he said, this is the river, this is the flood that the dragon is spewing out of his mouth. And soon it will even be at your doorstep. So this will attack the woman, the holy bride of Christ, the holy Israel. And I want to bring you a little bit of comfort on that as well. First of all, I want to read to you Psalm 91. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver me and you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked, because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Now today is Friday. We will be entering the Sabbath in a few hours. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about the Sabbath and the secret of the Sabbath. See, the seventh day is the day that honors God as creator of heaven and earth. So she is crowned. That day is crowned because the Lord rested on that day. So here's a prayer to the entrance, for the entrance of the Sabbath. The holy throne of glory is united in the secret of one. Prepare for the high holy King to rest upon her. When Sabbath enters, she is alone. She is adored, separated from the other side, all judgments removed from her, basking in the oneness of holy light. She is crowned over and over to face the Holy King. All powers of wrath and masters of judgment flee from her. There is no power in all the worlds aside from her. Her face shines with a light from beyond. She is crowned below by the holy people, and all of them are crowned with new souls. Now, this is very important for you to acknowledge that if you do not observe the commandments of the Lord, our God, my God, you do not have divine protection. You must repent with all of your hearts that you have broken his commandments. Even if you have just broken one of them, you've broken them all. So look at them all. There are 10 commandments. And if you broke one of them, you've broken them all. So repent before God and change your hearts and say, I will follow. I will follow your commandments, for they are a lamp to my feet. They are a lamp to my soul, to my life. In the house of God I will dwell, and he will have mercy upon me. He will have mercy if you just acknowledge that you have broken his commandments, and that you turn away from that, and that you make a decision from now on to follow his commandments, and to say, Lord, I have sinned greatly before you and before your angels, for I deny your commandments, which is a great sin, you know. It's a terrible thing. You cannot say, I love God and do not do his commandments. If you say, I love God and do not do his commandments, the scriptures say you are a liar. You must obey his commandments. He is God. He is God. You know, and that's what he asks of his creations. He is God. You know, he's not a fellow servant, although he serves as well. But to keep the Sabbath holy, you must not work in it. And you must not cause anyone else to work in it. It's not a time to go shopping, you know. It's not a time to say, well, I'm going to wash my floors, or I'm going to build a shed, or I'm going to shovel snow, or I'm going to go do, you know, a little bit of kayaking today, or, you know, all the pleasures of the world. Everything is got to be shut down, shut out from that holy day. And that day you spend before God in quietness, you know, in quietness. And you keep your hands open, free, without carrying anything, you know, in your hands, you know. Do not work with your hands, so that your hands can also become the hands through which God can work through in this world. And right now, As I've said, it's a dangerous world out there. This is what the Lord has spoken to me this morning. It has become a place of dragons out there. And if you want His protection, there's still a bit of time for you to acknowledge that you have been proud and that you have placed yourself above His commandments and that you have denied His commandments, and to repent of each one of them, and enter the Sabbath. It is the holy presence of God. The Sabbath is crowned above all days. It is the seventh day. And may God be with you, because tribulation is just right there. I'm telling you, just right there. It is so close. And the love of many have waxed cold already. They have, even between sisters and brothers and fathers and mothers and etc., they have become violent, and people have just no love in their hearts because they do not love God. If you love God, you will do His commandments. That is all for now. Thank you for listening.
Zion, away!
Awake, put on your strength, O Zion, put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. Shake off the dust and arise.
Sing, O heavens, be joyful, O earth, and break out in singing, O mountains. For the Lord has comforted His people Israel, and He will have mercy on Zion.
Awake, put on your strength, O Zion, put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. Shake off the dust and arise.